Hey guys, welcome to round 2 of the Magic Fest online qualifier. This is maybe next time, and we are going to be on the draw against a Sultai deck. Not really sure what they're doing. It's like Sultai from last season, except it looks like he forgot some of the cards that made the deck tick. So he is on a very heavy Planeswalker version. So yeah, anyways, we'll see how the matchup goes. I'm not going to keep that hand, though, for sure. We'll keep this bad boy, though. We'll keep 6 here, and I think I'm just going to get rid of the Fabled Passage. Although, it's possible I should have just gotten rid of Forest, because I want double blue. So, we'll lead on Hollow Trouton and hope we get lucky. Okay, well, we draw Uro, which, I'm on board with, certainly. Our opponent does have a very anti-aggressive skew, so I think that's probably pretty good for us. So he is Thought Erasure. I think I would take Uro here, although, like, Uro is the card I care about, but I'm sure. Okay, well, sometimes lucky, I suppose. We get this. Opponent has a ton of Planeswalkers in their deck. Sure, I'll just let him know I drew it. Why not? He has 2 Ether Gust. Growth Spiral, sure. And the Temple of Maladi, sure. Is he playing Nisa? Yeah, he's playing 3 Nisas. We do want to draw land here. Okay, so. Don't really want another Uro quite right yet. I do want to still draw mana. I've been talking about it a lot, but just in these mid-range matchups, drawing mana is so important. I think people probably underestimate. He is playing Casualties of War as a 4-of, which I suppose is a little annoying. Okay, we'll just play this and pass. Now that we have Neutralize up, I could. Just because on 6, he's playing 4 Casualties, I think, so. Let's see, Casualties of War, he's playing 3. So, yeah. I guess if I played Tamayo and he Casualties, it's not like the end of the world, right? And like whatever he does, yeah, let's just Tamayo here, I suppose. Maybe this is incorrect, I don't know. Let's just look for another Elspeth Conquers Death. It's literally the only card I ever want here. If you notice, like, I'm talking about the same shit. Mana, Elspeth Conquers Death. Mana, Elspeth Conquers Death. Because, realistically speaking, a lot of these mid-range matchups, even though there's, like, a lot of cards and filler and stuff that happens, the important stuff is Mana, Agent of Treachery, Elspeth Conquers Death, bouncing it with Urion. Like, that's what, you know, so many of these matchups come down to. I guess, like, if he wants to Casualties of War me here, like, that's fine. Like, I'm not, like, okay, well, he's not, because he's attacking here. And I guess next turn I could Uro. What's in his yard? Nothing? Okay. What's +1? Or, we're going to be plussing 1. I guess I can just name Elspeth Conquers Death again. Could also name Teferi. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I could name here. He thought about, like, what to do with this, so I think he has. I think I want to name, maybe Neutralize here. I'm just naming stuff to name stuff at this point, really. I guess Teferi is actually okay here. Okay, so we don't hit anything, which is fine. Could just Uro here. Probably will. If he wants to counter it, he's more than welcome. I don't want this. I'll leave an untapped land just in case I need to get it with this. Although, it doesn't look like I'm probably anything. He had 2 Ether Gust in his deck. Untapped land would be dope here, for sure. Okay, I guess Growth Spiral's fine. Like, I'm not going to complain about a Growth Spiral, certainly. If he wants to, like, Casualties of War me, it's obviously annoying, but it's not, like, the worst thing ever. Sure. I mean, I guess he has to get, like, use out of it somewhere, and, yeah, probably the best use he can get in this matchup. Black. Maybe he's just playing like one of his planeswalkers here. He has a ton of planeswalkers, but we have a ton of Elspeth Conquers Deaths and Agent of Treachery, so it kind of evens out, I suppose. Oris, sure. Sorry, I'm chewing ice. We battle here. I'm gonna let him see 2 face down cards or Polychronos here. I'll let him choose. That's fine. Okay, he chooses the 2 land. Interesting. I'll probably kill this with Elspeth Conquers Death here. I guess I'm gonna. Sure, he's gonna attack here. Okay, let's get a blue source. Yeah. I think I'd always just rather have more. Oh, I guess I don't have another blue source. Well, we'll grow a spiral. Sure. So we draw a mana. We have 6 mana here. I guess let's +1. Let's keep naming Elspeth Conquers Death here. I'll play it and get rid of the Artress here. It's fine. And then I'll just play Temple of Enlightenment. I don't really want another temple here. I'll just pass. Guess this could be a pretty good casualties if he had it. Thought Erasure. Probably getting Agent of Treachery, I imagine. Although he can't actually make me discard a card. I don't know if he realizes that or not. Probably not, because I wasn't even thinking about the static ability there, so he should have attacked first, I suppose, and killed this. Pretty loose play on his part. Six, sure. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. This is, I guess, interesting. Does this leave double? No, I don't leave double blue up if I do this. If I Uro, I don't leave double blue up, so I don't really want to Uro. I guess, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I'll Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's fine. Let's just Uro. And make a 6/6. Because he can pull a Chronos next turn and, like... Okay, so Temple of Mystery. I don't particularly want Shatter the Sky. I'll just pass. If he plays Polychronos, I can always just Agent of Treachery it, so it's not like the worst thing in the world for me. Yeah, that's what he's going to do, is just reanimate Polychronos and then fight my Uro, which is fine. I have 4, 7, 8 mana, so I can't Agent, Steal, and fight, but I'm also not really worried about taking 2 damage a turn here. I'm not even really worried about taking 6 if that's the case. He knows the cards in my hand, so yeah, this is fine. He goes down to 1 card in the yard too, which is nice, so yeah, this is fine. I'll take 3. Sure. Let me just dump the Omen. Okay, we do like both of these. Huh. Yeah, I guess I'll just Agent of Treachery here. He doesn't have any main deck Mystical Disputes, I didn't think. Right, yeah. No. Cool. Let's just grab this. And if he fights the Uro here, that's fine. Yeah, he'll fight Uro. I'll have a 6/6 the 2/3. Oh, he's just bouncing it? Okay, that's fine. I'd rather him do that, actually. Yeah, that's totally fine. I'd much rather him bounce it, actually. I mean, I guess it's kind of annoying if he wants to fight the Agent of Treachery here, but you win some, you lose some. Nisa, sure. I guess Nisa's a good one to Agent, too. Well, no, he'll have more than enough mana. Sure, I'll just take 6. I mean, I'm going to make him pay the mana here. Sure. He's more than welcome to fight my Agent. Okay. Could also just shatter the sky, I suppose. So say I play my own Nisa. I shatter the sky. And then, make a dude and attack his Nisa. I don't know. Is that the best play? Probably. I think I want to leave more of these forests open, though, right? So maybe go, like, green. Green? Unless, no, he can't. Why does it want me to do it this way? Jesus, green, green. This gives me mana for, now. Green, okay, let's just Nisa, sure. We were running out of time. I tapped wrong, though. I could have Tafari'd, too. Right? I still can I? Let's just shatter. Let's just shatter. I ran out of time. I played badly there. Maybe I couldn't have. I don't know. I guess he could fight in response to deprive me from drawing a card, but then he doesn't either, which is what he sees. Okay, I'll just +1 here on the temple. Just to hit this for 3. And I can pass now. I don't really want to do anything else. Yeah, I'll just pass. Like Kraxus, a big Kraxus is the worst thing he does here, and it's not even like that bad, because I can just Tefari it. And he's running 4 of them, so I guess there's like a pretty good chance he has a big Kraxus. He's thought erasing me, sure. Suppose that's a good start. Probably taking Neutralize. Tefari, that's a bad sign. Yeah, him taking Tefari is certainly not a good sign for me. Okay. Well, he can't even play it, right? Maybe he's just digging? Oh, he can. Yeah. It's fine, though. Ura's not, like, the end-all be-all here. It is in some spots. I would like to draw into something big, though. Maybe I'm supposed to crack this end of turn. If I draw, like, ECD, it's pretty good. He's counting his mana. He's checking it twice. Trying to find out who's naughty or nice. He doesn't have double blue. Oh, that's so funny. He tapped himself out of blue. He can't even fucking reanimate the Uro, which is his best line here. If he attacks here, I guess I just am supposed to scry. Dude, this guy is very confused, it looks like. Okay. Cool. Great. You got a 12/12? I mean, cool. Like, it's bad for me if I don't find anything, but, I mean, I'm going to scry here and cycle, so I think, am I going to cycle? It's actually interesting. It depends on what I scry into, I suppose. If I scry into nothing, then yeah, I will cycle. If I scry into something, then, ooh, it's pretty rough. Kind of. Let me just sack this here. I have 1, 2. He can't even fight anymore. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to decline it, right? Or maybe I accept it and I... Yeah, that's fine, but I'll decline it, right? Then I'll draw the Agent of Treachery and take the 12/12 and attack Nisa. Sure. Okay. Could take Nisa. Is it better to take Nisa? Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's probably like way better to take Nisa, right? Yeah, I imagine so. Just take Nisa. +1 on a blue. Yeah, +1 on a blue land here. And then pay 2 to cycle. Attack. And then before blocks, just Ether Gust this. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Yeah, that seems probably correct. I mean, I'm still in like a bad spot with like Craxus, but if he spends his whole turn on like, I guess I'm not even in that bad spot with Craxus, because if he like tapped all his mana, he wouldn't even draw that many cards. And yeah, I mean another Nisa is annoying, but like if he wants to untap, kill his Nisa, I think that's an exchange I'm fine with, because I can just play Urion and steal it again. So yeah, that's fine. And then he has 3 cards in the yard. Interesting. I could do this, right? Yeah, I think I just like this play more. 3. Let's just bounce one of his lands. I just win here. Yeah, this is just lethal. I wasn't even thinking about trying to draw into lethal, because I was thinking about, like, how do I make the game go? But yeah, this is, in fact, lethal, right? Yeah, because he blocks 3, and yeah, he takes... Yeah, he can block the 3, he still takes 5 here, so... Cool. Yeah, that's lethal. Cool. Well, we're certainly boarding in this, and then these. His sideboard, he has Duress, Mystical Dispute, Thought Distortion, Disdainful Stroke. Does he have anything else? And a 4th Casualties of War. Like, I don't know. I feel like we're favored unless he draws. Like, I don't think Shatters are that good here. And then I imagine I also would like to board out like a... Narset's pretty good. Nisa's pretty good. Stuff is pretty good. I guess I could board out like a Neutralize here. Yeah, it's probably fine. Maybe I board out a Tamayo. Like, if he gets on board, I don't know how it is to... Well, if it's a value game, probably the Tamayos are pretty good here. What did I just board out? A Neutralize? Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Let's try it. We definitely want, like, Nisa's. Well, this hand's good, except it doesn't have a blue mana. But I think it's good enough that I keep... Or, I mean, it doesn't have a green mana. I think it's good enough I keep it, because I have the Neutralize to cycle, and I'm on the draw, and our opponent's mulliganing, so... I think... And we have an Elspeth Conquers Death, which... Okay, and we draw a Shark Tornado, so... Shark Typhoon. I don't know why I just want to call it Sharknado. Well, I mean, I obviously know why I want to call it Sharknado. He's already down to 4 cards. That's pretty good for us. I would just take Neutralize if I'm him. He takes Growth Spiral. That's interesting. I think it's probably incorrect. Ooh, look at us. Look at us go. Now I'll just bottom it. I think we have enough mana in our deck that we're okay bottoming there. For Uro, sure. So he has a land. What does he do next turn? Maybe Nisa's. So we want to be at 5 as well. Okay, well that's certainly good. Let's just do this. Maybe he gets Mystical Disputed. Should be kind of annoying, but he only has one Mystical Dispute, so I don't really want to play around it like a ton. We'll keep that. That's fine. That's going to be good here, I think. We'll just pass. I imagine he's probably jamming something big next turn. He jams something big. We jam Elspeth Conquers Death. Elspeth Conquers Death is definitely like a really good way to get around Thought Distortion, which we're worried about because it brings back stuff and it makes his Thought Distortions cost 8. Ooh, he just didn't have a play. It's got to be pretty good for us, right? We have 3 blue, so I think we just... no. I'll just play this, actually, because, like, if he doesn't play anything, I'll just Shark Typhoon for 3. And make an attacker. Okay. Yeah, if he doesn't do anything, I'll just start putting a little pressure on him. I don't mind doing this. He probably doesn't have any more removal. If he does, I'd be surprised, but it's not bad. Yeah, wow, he has a Tyrant Scorn still in the deck? That's gotta be wrong. Like, incredibly wrong. Alright, let's just play Teferi. And we will, let's just draw a card. No. Do we want to draw a card? No, we'll +1 here. And just pass. Thought Distortion still being really bad for us here. Okay, he played that tapped, which means he likely doesn't have a Thought Distortion, otherwise he would have just jammed it, right? I think I would... Do I want to cycle that? We have 3 cards. No, let's just draw. 3, 6. Let's just... No. Same thing. I want to play around Thought Distortion as best as possible, which probably means just keeping this there, because if he Thought Distortions, I can at least draw some cards here. And, like, not be 100% dead to it, so... It is only a one-of, but I just need to play around it as best as I can. I suppose we'll neutralize here. I imagine that neutralize will get count... Okay, never mind. I just don't know what's going on, apparently. Okay, let's draw a card now. That's a pretty good one to draw. I think that might just be game. It's going to be pretty hard for him to beat that. Alright, we'll just take another dispute, so we have double counterspells up. Thought Distortion isn't even that bad now that I'm thinking about it, because we have 2 creatures in hand. So, he can Uro here, which seems like what he's going to do. 5? What cost 5? Uro's not even like that good because it just doesn't even draw cards here. Like Uro just gains some life because of Narset. It doesn't even draw him like cards. So okay, and he can't counter back here if I ECD. So yeah, we just let this resolve. Like he doesn't draw. It's just gain 3 life, which we don't really have a problem with ever. So let's Narset, I guess, just to see what we're working with. Get Nisa here. Can we Nisa 3, 5? So no, we can't do anything with Nisa. Just Temple of Mystery. I guess we'll keep Teferi on top, just in case. Let's ECD here. Get rid of that. And then we'll just +1 and pass. Like, Casualties of War is his best play here, and it's not even like that good. Like, if he Casualties of War me, that's fine. I just untap and jam Nisa. So, yeah, this is just kind of the reason that I don't think this Sultai deck's in a good spot. Like, the Sultai deck was good when, like, Mono Red was, like, bigger, because, and, like, in the last format, basically, this was, like, Sultai was essentially a control deck that could play a late game, but now I just, like, it was like Dredge and you played Cavaliers, but this guy's not even playing Cavalier in his deck, so I don't really know why he's playing this. Like, I'm not sure what it beats, because it definitely doesn't beat the big control decks. He has 3 open here. I don't really want to dispute it, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to, it's not worth making him tap extra mana here for anything, so I'd rather him just kill the Narset or put Teferi. He's just putting Teferi down. Sure. Like, I'd rather him. I don't have a problem paying 2 life here. He can't do anything back, so I guess I'm supposed to just steal his Nisa. I could ECD it, but then he's left with that, which, yeah, I'll just Agent here and take it. I think Agent take it is probably, like, a little better, because it gives me a blocker if I want it. Like, I could block with the Treachery, or I can block with the land, but I think I'd actually rather block with Treachery, because I want the mana, probably. But it just depends. So he's Ether Gusting. What's he targeting? That's fine. I mean, if he just wants to return his Nisa to the top of his deck, he's more than welcome to. Sure. I'll trade lands now, I imagine. I don't have a problem trading the mana now. Because now we trade land, we untap with 6 lands, and then we can Urion, or we can, yeah, I guess we're Urioning here. That's fine. We'll trade the mana, though. Like, just not a big deal at all. But I guess we're just jamming Urion. We could also jam Nisa. So, do we just jam Nisa, I guess? I think we're jamming Nisa, right? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can't play Nisa through or he can't, yeah, play his Nisa through a dispute, so I'll untap a Forest, because this lets me play this, plus possibly play it against a blue spell, and we'll just attack for 5 here, and yeah, I'm not going to replay Uro quite yet. Okay, so he knows I have Mystical Dispute, so I'm kind of curious why he does this. I guess he just doesn't have any other play. Yeah, because I guess I want to start stealing his mana now, kind of. I misplayed here, for certain. But yeah, I want to just start taking his lands. Let's just untap an island. It doesn't really matter, because the game is, like, just unequivocally over here. Like, he's dead next turn either way, so I guess it doesn't matter, like, that much, but I should have still played it correctly, sure. Dude, he's literally misplayed that, like, 4 different times. Alright, well, anyways, that was round number 2. Got a victory. So we're 2-0 now, and we will go into round 3 shortly. See you there.